Oh yeah, it was really important to get the win. We've been trying to stay quite measured with each week, that no week is more important or less important than the next week. And to come off obviously two pretty strong wins against a really quality team, like we really rate Geelong, they're really well coached and they're pretty hard to beat down here. It was great for the group. It just gives us more, evidence that what we do well can hold up against anyone.
What did you say at half-time about things changing a little bit in your play-off?
Do you want to answer that one, Gaddy? What did I say at half-time?
I think just keep going with our method and stuff. I think we actually had in the second quarter time in our possession, but we just kind of needed to keep persisting and eventually it'll come. So I think just stuck to it, and our pressure was really awesome as well.
You mentioned the pressure. Your pressure was awesome as well. Repeat efforts from What is it about being a winner that allows you to then apply that pressure in the same way?
Yeah, I feel like the other wingers as well set a really good example. So it's really good to learn off them, and I think just trusting our inside mids to get it done, and then just going to work with the one percenters.
Now you've been at the club for 2 seasons, or a season and a half.
Yeah.
Are you settled now?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like last year it was probably a bit tough with school and footy, but I think this year, proper pre-season, I think I've really settled in and starting to get more confident this year.
She's just come on in leaps and bounds. To be able to do what she's done, we were so pleased with what she did last season as a 17-year-old, that was trying to juggle both an AFLW, debut season, and also her schooling. And, she's just continued to develop. She's really driven and wants to be the best she can be. But a lot of that drive is also she wants to be the best she can be to help the team, which we love about Gaddy.
How important is it having so many strong leaders on the field when you are in a negative position to then win it back?
Oh, look, I think it's super important. I thought at different stages all our leaders stood up, and not just our leaders but our experienced players. Jazz Ferguson's not in the leadership group, but her ability to stand up and I think keep Chloe Shear to 3 touches and goalless after such a strong performance by her last week. And Sarah Wright, again, the back line stood really firm after Geelong really challenged us early in the first quarter. Obviously a couple of free kicks from holding the balls, but they were really coming at us and getting the game looking more like a Geelong game than a North Melbourne game. But I thought right across the board, I thought we had a lot of players, not just our leaders, just stand up in important moments.
And the team kind of came to the fore down back late in the game. How important is to be able to put Emma anywhere on the ground and have an impact?
Yeah, well, we just felt that, and it happened at another stage in the game. I think it might have been at the end of the third quarter that we just pushed Kingy behind the ball, just in the dying moments of the quarter, just to make sure that they couldn't just pinch one on us. And she took a couple of really towering marks, that just was able to just control things, settle things down. She actually even laced a couple through the corridor too from those marks. So, so just really important to be able to have the flexibility to be able to do that as a coach, to have players that you can throw around. But it's also important that they know what their role is when we do that. Yeah, Kim's fine. She cramped. So, as she just said, she doesn't know why or what happened, but she cramped. So that's a positive that she worked so hard. She and Kingy had big roles tonight because without Kate up forward, it meant that we had to keep them out on the ground for longer than we had been. And so I thought they both played a really important role. Kate's all right. She was so close to playing. She was just, a little bit, had a little bit of general soreness throughout the week. And she was so close. She did the warm-up before the game, but we thought better to take the conservative approach. As we know, the nature of AFLW, you have a player come out and they do an injury and they miss 3 or 4 weeks, and it's almost, you know, a third of the season or a half a season. So, yeah, we definitely took the conservative approach, and I said to our medicos, it's nice to be able to get the 4 points with also being able to take that conservative approach as well.
Yeah.
Playing Brisbane next week, they're noted for their impact of their wingers.
Yep.
That is a nice challenge for you to have to rise to.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like this week was I think every week's like a challenge with like the wingers, but I think, yeah, absolutely, like it's a good opportunity. And yeah, I'm really excited for it.
Thanks, Gemma.
Thank you.